everybody, Mike Pfeiffer. Um, this is not really an update, it's just a video to let you guys know I'm still here and still breathing. Uh, Although I will show you just a little tiny bit of work I have actually done over here. But the rest of it's going to be explaining to you that I got a wild hair to do inventory on all my locomotives and rolling stock, which is turning into be quite a disaster. I'll get into that a little bit more as I show you around here and show you what I got clogging up the train room here. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it, and it's just a fun video, so let's try and have fun. Okay, guys, I'm going to try and back up here a little bit. I got a little bit of base scenery down. I think I had the plastering done, but I got a little bit of ground cover on, put a little bit of dirt and rock around, put some in the center of the track, a little bit of grass and stuff back in there, did a little bit of ballasting, at least around here. I haven't weathered the rail or I haven't washed the ballast yet, but as you can see, I do have a little bit of scenery done. The flood loader is now mounted in place. You can see the stanchions to the conveyor are kind of up off the ground a little bit, so I'm going to have to build up ground around those to make it look right. I've decided to bring this little crane here over here for the maintenance facility that'll be in this area right here for all the vehicles. As you can see, I haven't done squat with the conveyor over here on this side. I did move a bunch of vehicles out of the way to do a little bit of to do this little bit of groundwork and stuff that I've done. The ballasting over here, you can see the ballasting taking off back in there. Anyway, that's about it that's happening on this area right now. The next project is laying right here, and that's to get my TV hooked back up right over here. That goes to my the cameras inside of my Helix is what I'm trying to say. It's not coming out very well, but that's what I was trying to say. So I got to get that mounted up again so I can see what's going on in the Helix when I have the layout running. Now I'm going to show you some pictures of what probably doesn't look like much of a mess to you, but you should have seen it a couple of days ago. Okay, the first thing we see here is a few cars laying out here. Some on a box and some just along the track here, and as I go around this way it just does nothing but get worse and worse and worse. Those boxes that you see right there, I'm trying to find the cars that fit in those boxes, and I'm scouring the layout, scouring the drawers I have down below, scouring all over, trying to figure out what manufacturers or what. I'm working on Microtrains boxes at the moment, but I'm going to swing around here and show you the amount of boxes and amount of cars I'm actually looking for. Okay, I haven't got to it yet, but Robin and I bought a new RV. I'll take some pictures of that another day. That's hence the lawn chairs here, storing in my train room. All those boxes right there are full of locomotive and car boxes that I have got to find cars for. And God knows where they all are. They're in those drawers of those black cabinets back behind there, or I've already found boxes for that entire box of cars down there. Plus there could be boxes in all of these paper boxes here. Searching for them, the individual cars, matching them up to the right boxes. What I'm trying to do, or what I'm trying to accomplish here, is to get them all boxed so that I can take an accurate inventory of what I have and what I don't have that I may have sold and still have a box for. I'm working on trying to get a comprehensive inventory made. That being said, as you can see, I have Axion boxes that we're now storing in here. There was some Robin had some doll molds in here. We got rid of the doll molds, and now I have room to have these in here instead of carrying them back and forth outside. You can see that I haven't done one stinking thing to the wiring underneath. And I have my tripods buried back there in the back along with my sandblaster back there in the corner. Now, if I turn around or back up here, trying to explain to you what all's in here. These boxes we just got in tonight, there's 3 boxes full of cars that are going to be become our monthly weathered cars over a period of years. We have about 3 years worth of cars stocked up in advance. My shop vac always lives in here. You can see a bunch of stuff laying down here on the floor. If I peek around this, by the way, this is a stroller. It's not your common stroller. It's a dog stroller. Yes, we have a dog that rides in a stroller. And before you start laughing too hard, she has cancer. And they cut off her tail a while back, and they've operated on her a year ago and taken a couple of tumors out of her and stuff. But she's doing actually extremely well. The only reason she rides in the stroller is that now she gets about halfway around our 2-mile walk and she gets tired, so we put her in the stroller. So that's the scoop behind the stroller, but it has to live in here because I don't have room in the garage. But anyways, which is okay. I only take it out once a day. But anyways, all this stuff I have laying on the floor down here, and those cars there, the boxes there for the car card boxes, the 2 heaters here. That black one was broken. I just recently fixed it. But all this stuff laying on the floor, the wire and everything, I've sorted out of drawers of that white cabinet down there, and I'm trying to get enough stuff out of that white cabinet that I can get it out of here. If I'm able to get it out of here, all these black boxes that you see behind all this stuff here are going to move down there, so that these cars that I'm boxing up, I have room to stack these car boxes instead of up in the attic down here. So if I get a whim to sell off any cars, or if something happens to me, God forbid, but if something happens to me, and also God forbid that Robin would have to try and get rid of all of this stuff, the stuff I'm not using, hopefully I can leave boxed, so that at some point in time Gavin will probably inherit it, Gavin and Ryan for that matter, and but I'll have an accurate count of what it is if I decide to do something with some of it. Anyway, that's the scoop. And basically this is all the junk that's living in the train room at the moment. I know it looks straightened up, but I have a lot of stuff hidden away that needs to be dragged back out so I can continue on. I don't think I've ever shown anybody my bucket here. If you can see that, which you can, that says Santa Fe Route. From what I understand, Santa Fe Route ceased to exist somewhere in the early 1900s, very early 1900s. They quit using that logo. That being said, I found this bucket near San Marcial, New Mexico, in an arroyo. I happened to be driving on the opposite side of the river, which is now part of, oh shoot, I can't think of his name. Was married to Jane Fonda, the rich guy. Anyway, he owns all that property back there now, but we put cable back there at one time. Anyway, to make the story short, I found that bucket back there, saw it sticking out of the ground, walked down the arroyo, and lo and behold, it was in that good a shape from the early 1900s. So I have this bucket. Maybe somebody can give me some history on that, but from what I'm told, Santa Fe Route logo went out in the early 1900s, so that bucket is pretty old to be found out in the middle of nowhere. By the way, this little stack of boxes is hiding underneath all the folding chairs here, and the stool are ones that I have in my cabinet inside the house, my display case. That being said, we'll just kind of scan around again and show you that there's not really much happening other than laying boxes out on the layout and searching for those cars that belong in those boxes. I'm going to worry about the locomotives some other time. I kind of have a handle on the locomotives that I have and Gavin has, so I'm not too worried about that. But I'm boxing up all the cars, mine and Gavin's, and I'll sort them out some other time. Gavin's cars, as you can see by the bottom of this car, he's green out at the club is his color. So that car belongs to Gavin. I am white, so any car that I pick up that has white on the bottom is mine, and all the other members have other colors. Anyway, that's about it for this little kind of a goofy video, just showing you my junk, actually. Just showing you junk on the floor. Well, not my junk, but junk on the floor. And just kind of what a mess it is. It's kind of an organized mess at the moment, but it was a lot worse than this. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Well, guys, had a few extra minutes here. Robin went to a card night. And if for those of you who don't know what card night is, a lot of these gals are into hand making cards, and she handmade all of our Christmas cards this year. Well, most of our Christmas cards this year, if not all of the Christmas cards this year. So she makes them from scratch, and she does really, if I'm not prejudiced, she does fantastic work. And I appreciate all the well wishes that Robin and I heard from all of our customers, all you guys out there over the holiday season. And I wish everybody a happy new year. Hope everything goes well for you. And tonight is lottery night, and I hope that I win some portion of all that money. But, you know, the likelihood of that is probably pretty slim. But anyways, I hope we had fun with this video. And as always, I hope to see you guys the next time. And take care. And Happy New Year. And thank you guys for watching my videos. Love you guys.